This network was created to become and to fuel the growth of OneCoin, which I strongly believe will be the #1 cryptocurrency worldwide.
She is one of the FBI's 10 most wanted. Educated at the prestigious University of Oxford and suspected of defrauding small investors of more than $4 billion. The FBI has a theory about how she is hiding herself, but is she alive or has she been killed by one of her many enemies? Ruja Ignatova, also known as Dr. Ruja, traveled the world to lure customers into a new cryptocurrency. In 2 years, no one will be talking about Bitcoin anymore. She promised from the stage at Wembley Arena in London to thunderous applause from a packed audience in 2016. Small investors from around the world invested their money in what was supposed to be the new, fantastic cryptocurrency. 7 years later, while the price of Bitcoin has skyrocketed, a number of OneCoin leaders are in prison. Countless desperate people have lost their savings, and the crypto queen herself has been missing since 2017. In the past year, Ruja Ignatova has been featured on the FBI's list of the 10 most wanted individuals charged with fraud, money laundering, and a range of other financial crimes. Europol has also included her on their most wanted list. The FBI believes Ignatova travels with armed guards, likely using a fake passport, and that she has changed her appearance through plastic surgery. A reward from the FBI of up to $100,000 awaits anyone who can help capture the crypto queen. The FBI believes that at least 3 million people worldwide invested in fake cryptocurrency packages in what they consider to be one of the biggest frauds in history. On October 25, 2017, Ruja Ignatova boarded a Ryanair flight from the Bulgarian capital Sofia to Athens, Greece. That is where all traces of the crypto queen end. In secret, law enforcement agencies in 6 countries collaborated on the investigation of OneCoin and Ignatova. The project was codenamed Operation Satellite. 2 weeks before she disappeared, a grand jury in New York secretly indicted the crypto queen. The FBI believes that corrupt officials in a foreign law enforcement agency tipped off Dr. Ruja. The suspicion points to Bulgaria. There were investigations against her and OneCoin all over the world. She became aware of many of them through contacts in the judicial systems of other countries. FBI Special Agent Paul Roberts told the BBC. In the year before her disappearance, the crypto queen began withdrawing large sums of money from the company. The FBI has documented 3 major transfers totaling over $200 million. The question remains, where did the rest of the money go? The BBC found Dr. Ruja's yacht in Bulgaria. Is the crypto queen still alive? A property transaction in London may provide some answers. We'll get back to that. The first person to raise suspicions about something being wrong was Norwegian IT consultant Bjorn Bjerke. Through an international recruitment company, he received a job offer at what was supposed to be a new cryptocurrency company. But Bjerke became suspicious and declined. He discovered that OneCoin did not have a blockchain, which is essential for a cryptocurrency. A blockchain is an open digital ledger that records all transactions in the currency, but not who the transactions are between. Without a blockchain, there could be no cryptocurrency. To me, OneCoin appears to be the biggest fraud of all time. It's not just one criminal act, but an entire network. Around 40 people have ended up in prison, said Bjerke. He has experienced numerous threats after warning about OneCoin and has had to take several security measures. According to Bjerke, OneCoin still does not have its own blockchain, but has gained access to a blockchain on another platform. At the same time, a currency or commodity only has value if someone wants to buy it. If no one wants to buy OneCoin, it does not have the value that the company claims, he followed. Ruja Ignatova was 10 years old when she immigrated with her family from Bulgaria to Germany. She was academically gifted and ambitious, studying law and economics at prestigious universities in Oxford and Konstanz in Germany, and earning a PhD in law. In 2013, she was involved in an unsuccessful digital currency called Bitcoin. There, she met Swedish Carl Sebastian Greenwood, who had previously worked in network marketing companies with similarities to illegal pyramid schemes. In 2014, she co-founded OneCoin with Greenwood. They soon established a core group of employees with experience in multi-level marketing, a business model where sellers recruit new sellers in a pyramid-like system. Very few of the investors in OneCoin had knowledge about cryptocurrencies, but the meetings quickly took on cult-like enthusiasm and fervor. Ignatova and Greenwood split the company into two entities: OneCoin, which was the alleged cryptocurrency, and OneLife, which sold education packages that authorities in several countries consider to be a disguised pyramid scheme. An astonishing amount of money flowed in. BBC journalist Jamie Bartlett, who created the award-winning podcast series The Missing Crypto Queen, writes in his documentary book with the same name that OneCoin surpassed €1 billion in revenue in November 2015. Facebook took 6 years to reach that milestone, while OneCoin achieved it in 15 months. The leaders raked in money. Each time someone lower in the system made a sale, the leaders received a share. The principle was the same as in pyramid schemes. Higher positions in the system yielded higher income. According to Bartlett, several leaders were already earning between $1 to $2 million per month by the end of 2015, driving luxury cars such as Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Bentley. In the summer of 2015, OneCoin boasted that Ruja Ignatova appeared on the cover of Forbes, one of the world's most prestigious financial magazines. Few noticed that it was not a genuine magazine cover or an actual interview. Instead, it was an advertising insert in the Bulgarian edition of the magazine, paid for and arranged by Ignatova herself, with an imitation of the magazine's front page. According to Bartlett, OneCoin produced its alleged digital coins at an incredible pace. While Bitcoin was being mined at a rate of 75 per hour in November 2016, OneCoin produced 50,000 per minute. In other words, Ruja's secretive Bulgarian cryptocurrency generated values of $500 million per day out of thin air. This is how OneCoin is described in Europol's threat assessment for 2020. OneCoin appears to be a pyramid scheme related to something that is supposed to be a cryptocurrency. However, it is a fraud that is believed to have attracted nearly €4 billion between 2014 and 2018, with links to organized crime in the Balkans. According to the FBI, the investments in OneCoin were worthless, resulting in participants losing more than $4 billion. In the book, The Missing Crypto Queen, Jamie Bartlett writes that OneCoin was technically 3 different scams. Primarily, it operated as a Ponzi scheme, as payouts to existing members were made by new members buying in. But it was also a pyramid scheme because it continuously recruited new investors without selling any real product. Additionally, Ruja Ignatova's masterpiece was to layer a fake cryptocurrency on top of it all. Despite the revelations, investigations, and convictions in the case, there is still significant activity in the OneCoin sphere in 2023. Many still believe they will make enormous profits. After Dr. Ruja's disappearance, her followers have faced challenging days. Dr. Ruja's accomplice from Sweden, Sebastian Greenwood, was arrested in Thailand in 2018 and extradited to the United States. During the trial in New York in December 2022, he pleaded guilty to fraud and money laundering. The sentencing has been postponed, but Greenwood faces up to 60 years in prison. Konstantin Ignatov, Ruja's younger brother, took over the leadership when his sister disappeared. He was arrested during a trip to the United States and willingly agreed to cooperate with the FBI. Ignatov pleaded guilty to fraud and money laundering and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Dr. Ruja's investment manager, American lawyer Mark Scott, was convicted in 2019 of laundering more than $300 million. Ruja's former lover, financier Gilbert Armenta, was sentenced to 5 years in prison in February of this year for laundering more than $300 million. In March of this year, OneCoin's legal officer, Irina Dilkinska, was charged by the FBI with complicity in fraud and money laundering amounting to $350 million USD. The maximum sentence is 40 years in prison. Konstantin Ignatov posted a photo of himself on his sister's yacht before everything fell apart. But where is the crypto queen today? There are many rumors and few pieces of evidence. Many believe she resides in Dubai, while others think she stays on a massive yacht that is always in international waters, beyond the reach of law. Some believe she lives in Bulgaria, where she owns significant properties, while others think she has been killed by enemies or vengeful criminals. One of the most promising leads in the hunt for Dr. Ruja emerged this winter. BBC previously revealed that Ignatova, through the use of straw companies, was the actual owner of a luxury apartment in Kensington, London. In the winter of 2023, the apartment was put up for sale, not by Ignatova herself, but by the prosecution in Bielefeld, Germany, in connection with a money laundering case against Ignatova's German lawyer. Under British public disclosure rules, the true owner's name and address must be disclosed upon sale. The UK's Companies House would not disclose to the BBC whether the authorities have now learned Ignatova's real address, but cryptically responded, "We are working closely with our colleagues in the judiciary." The penthouse apartment features a swimming pool with a retractable glass roof over the living room and was listed with an estimated price of 14 million USD. Ignatova also owns a smaller apartment in the same building, which cost over 2 million and was reportedly used by her bodyguards. Now, many victims hope that the proceeds from a potential sale can cover some of the losses they have suffered. Where is Ignatova, you ask? Hopefully soon, we'll find out.